warm greeting to one and all. Dear friends, myself, Dr. S. B. Kishore, welcome you all in our MS Success tutorial where we are studying a query object. In the today's sessions, we will discuss about the action query. In the last session, we have discussed a parameter query, cross-tab query, and the importance of SQL query. In the today's sessions, we are going to discuss about the alternate criteria, followed by action query and types of action query. So what is alternate criteria? Criteria is nothing but the condition. So what is by alternate criteria? It means you can specify one or more condition by means of what? A logical operator. Now instead of using a logical operator, what you can do is that you can also use the query design grid to specify the criteria on a separate row instead of specifying it using a logical operator. So how to do it? We will see in our practical session. Then what is action query? It helps you to find the record in the database table that match the certain criteria that you have specified and make a certain actions on those record once the record has been identified. It means it automates the task that user performs frequently. These queries include a delete query, update query, or append query when certain criteria match. Most important, an action query cannot be undone. That means once the operation has been performed, one is not able to roll back the operation. So be careful. Now, types of action queries. So basically, we have three types of action queries. First one is delete query, second is update, and the last one is append query. So we will discuss one by one. So what is delete query? You can use this query to remove all the records or only specific records from the table that meets certain criteria that you have specified. Verify the following facts before performing this operation. Okay. Verify the database file is not read only, and one can check it using the Windows Explorer by means of what? By checking the properties of the database. Make sure you have a backup of the database since once deleted you can't undo the operation that we already discussed. Okay. This is a procedure to delete the record. Okay. First of all, you need to select the database, then select the create tab and then query design view, select the table, then specify the field on which you want to define certain criteria. Okay, it means you need to specify the criteria. Then right click on the design screen, then select the query type. Here you are going to select what? A delete query. Then save the query and finally run the query. Of course, we are going to do all these things during our practical session. This is just for your reference purpose. Okay. Then what is update query? In update query, we are modifying or replacing the existing column value by a new value that matches a criteria. An update query cannot be used to update the data in the following types of fields. If it is a calculated field or field from the total query or cross-tab query, auto number field, a field in unique value queries or unique record queries, a field in a union queries, a field that are primary keys. Okay. So in the above cases, one cannot use what? An update query. Now, procedure has been given here. This is just for your reference purpose. Of course, we are going to do it in our practical sessions. Okay. Now, append query. Append query allows you to copy the data from a different source into one of your existing table. So, advantage is what? One can append the multiple records in one pass. Okay. And second one is you can use a criteria to refine your selection. It means you can copy based on certain criteria. Now, assume you have a table, say product, which shows all the records. Now, you want to move all the products that you have purchased in 2019 into a table, say what? Product 2019. Before performing this operation, make sure that you have already created what? A structure of the table of product 2019. So, how to do it? We will see again in a practical session. Now, this is the procedure. Okay, again, it's for your reference purpose, nothing else. Now it's time to do a practical session. So these are some of the references that you may follow. Now practical session. Assume we have a table called as product. Okay. Now create the query. First of all, we will see how to work with the alternate criteria. So product, select the table, then specify the column that you would like to have in your result section. Okay. So here we are specifying the criteria, say atom, product, say laptop and mouse. See what we are doing. Instead of specifying laptop or mouse, what we are doing, we are specifying it on a two separate lines. Okay, nothing else. So specify the name of the query. First of all, see the table. We have a laptop and mouse as well as. Now run the query. So it's showing both. Okay, this is how you can work with the alternate criteria. Now we will see how to perform the action query. So first of all, select the create, then query design, specify the table. Okay, select the field that you would like to have in your result. Now delete query. So we are going to delete all the record which contain say mouse. So after specifying the criteria, what we need to do? Right click over here and now query type. It is what? Delete query. So see, observe what it is showing now? Atom. Where? Delete what? When the atom is equal to mouse. Save it. You can also directly click over here, no issue. Now query 2. Before that, observe the table. Mouse. Okay. Now click on query 2. So are you sure to perform this operation? Yes. Okay. So you are going to delete one record. Yes. And now observe. The mouse entry has been deleted. Okay. So this is how you can perform what? The delete. Now we will see how to fire an update query. So select create tab, then query design, select the table, then select the column that you would like to display in your result sheets. And now right click over here, select the query type, that is update query. Update to what? Okay, update to Dell laptop for all the criteria which match with laptop. It means what we are doing, we are simply replacing the keyword laptop by Dell laptop. Okay, we are simply updating it. So let's check it. Or you want to sure? Would you like to save? Yes. Specify the name of the query 4 only. Before running the query, first of all, view the table. The entry is what? It's a laptop only. And now fire it. So you are going to update? Yes. You are going to update one record? Yes. Let's check it. Laptop has been now replaced with what? A Dell laptop. Okay, so that is how you can work with what? Update query. And now finally we will see how to work with the append query. So for that purpose, first of all, we will create the structure of this table. Copy, paste. So would you like to create the copy of product with structure and data, or only structure only? So we want only structure, and I'm giving a name, say product 2019. Okay, it means I want to move all the product of 2019 into this particular table. So let's see how many atoms are there that we have purchased in 2019. One, there is only one atom, okay, which we have purchased in 2019. So select create tab, then query design, then select the table, close, select the column that you would like to include. Okay, so criteria is what? 2019. Right click, query type, append query. So specify the name of the table, append query, the product 2019. Okay, now close it. So would you like to save query? Yes. Specify the name, let it be verify only, and now run it. So you are about to run an append query. Okay, so would you like to run it? Yes. So you are about to append one row. Let's see. Yes. Now product 2019. Observe there is only one entry. It means all the purchase that you have made in 2019 has been moved into another table called as product 2019. So I hope that you understood all the three types of action queries, that is delete queries. Okay, so whenever you want to delete certain record, make sure to specify the criteria that you would like to delete. In the absence of criteria, it will delete the entire table. So be careful. Okay. Then when it comes to the update query, you can update certain values by some new values. Okay. So in that case, you can use what? An update query. Again, in this case also, remember when you are in the absence of criteria, it will update all the records. So be careful. And finally, we have what? Append query. In order to move certain record from one table into the another table, you can use this kind of query. Okay. So with that, thank you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.